We were convinced to go to a place, yeah, everything's gonna be good, we'll take care of you. And then they just throw us here and put us to work and they're making money out of us. We felt like numbers. That's all we felt like.
Moises is 18 jaar als hij uit de Dominicaanse Republiek naar Nederland komt. Samen met 2 vrienden wil hij in Nederland studeren. Het perspectief voor jongeren in de Dominicaanse Republiek is niet hoopvol. Het gemiddelde maandloon is daar €200. Om zijn studie in Nederland te betalen, moet hij eerst genoeg geld verdienen.
We found a job through a Spanish site, and they offered us a new job here, which included also the accommodation. It didn't pay a lot, but I think it's normal in the Netherlands because of our age. We're very young.
Moises komt via een uitzendbureau in Brabant terecht, waar hij werkt voor een grote webshop. Hij krijgt woonruimte op een oud en vervallen vakantiepark en de werkomstandigheden zijn slecht. Hij gaat op zoek naar ander werk.
We found a work with another agency in Lelystad. They offered us a nice hotel from one-person room. And another disappointment happened. They sell us this very nice idea. Yeah, this is good. You can make some money here. Work is good, and the place is good.
Moises krijgt een kamer in Lelystad, een omgebouwd kantoorgebouw speciaal voor arbeidsmigranten. Hij deelt een appartement met 5 anderen.
When we came upstairs to the room, yeah, the room is, they show us the room. This is the room. This is the living room. We have to share places and stuff. The hotel was somehow decent, but not for 6 people. We were too much people for that place. Oh yes, okay, I found a video from Lelystad when we arrived. This is where we lived in Lelystad. I am sitting now in my own bed, and there's my friend's bed. So that's like the whole space that we had. And he was already in Corona time, so it was also, it was a surprise because everyone was like, yeah, you must take care of the distance and take care of how many people you are living in one single place and everything. We once again were with no option. We already left our other job for them because of what they promised us. And then we were stuck again. At some point we were really frustrated because it was something that we came here to the Netherlands to start, of course, yeah, to start from the bottom, but we were also expecting to be treated fairly. We have to do miscellaneous tasks. Every day probably gonna be different, and they were hard tasks sometimes because we had to take, sometimes my turn was to take all the clothes out of the box and put it in the table. It might not be difficult the first times, but when you spend 8 hours with the whole box of the clothing, which when they are put all together are heavy, 8 hours doing that, you will head home with your back destroyed. And so it was probably 5 to 6 days in the week, and my salary was just for €8 on the hour. And we were paying €400 every 4 weeks of rent. It was €100 every week for a shared room in Lelystad. At some point of the job, they fired 50 people because they had less production. And most of those people, they had to return back to their country because they didn't have anything in the Netherlands. They only have this job and this accommodation. They only have 5 days to find something else. And 5 days and in this time with COVID, it's just nonsense to find a job and to find a house in just 5 days. The right text they sent me said, if we don't need you, you have to leave. If we don't want you, you don't work. They told me like that. The easiest and almost the only option to go out of this company is go to another one that does the same. I have worked for 4 companies until now. All of those companies are the same. They offer you the job, and they offer you accommodation, and they offer you insurance. And they try hard to sell everything at once.
Naast zijn werk klust hij bij als fotograaf. En droomt hij over het maken van een eigen film.
Because now I feel more free and mentally fresh every day, that I can just develop more ideas of what I want to do. But before, I just felt stuck and frustrated. I am out. I am free of just choosing the path that I want to continue growing myself in the Netherlands.